Hi, I'm Annette Patko, owner of Bordeaux Studio here in Evanston, and we are here with the Evanston Chamber doing water cooler interviews with local business owners and business people. Welcome. So today we have Hugo Rodriguez and Judy Newton. And Judy, you are the president of the LevyCenter Senior Center Foundation. And
Yes.
Hugo is the vice president, and Hugo is also a local realtor here with RE/MAX. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you guys?
Good. It's great to be here. Thank you for having us, Annette.
Yes, thank you. I actually found out a lot talking to you previously to this interview, and we want to clue in everybody else. So the LevyCenter Foundation is different than the LevyCenter. And can you tell us a little bit more about the foundation?
Sure. The foundation is a private foundation, and what we do is we support the senior center, the Levy Senior Center, through programming.
Mm-hmm.
And Judy can give us a little bit more of the history of the foundation, but what we are doing is not only supporting programming, but also we're very instrumental in the renovation of the library at the Levy Senior Center. Also, the foundation donated a whole series of the Walter Bird Adams paintings collection that it's displayed at the center now.
Nice.
We are currently working to do another segment of the center renovation, which is something that I'm going to ask Judy to talk about, but it is really, it's a major undertaking for our foundation at this point. We are trying to raise all kinds of funds, and of course COVID-19 comes in to hinder a little bit on those efforts, but the foundation has a lot of programming that, unfortunately now it's being curtailed by the quarantine, but we have been trying to be proactive, and some of our programs have been put online, and
Yes.
Judy will tell us a little bit about the lectures also that are currently online. The center has also come up to bat, the center from the city of Evanston. They have come up to bat with also fitness programs. They have yoga classes. They have Pilates classes. They have all kinds of fitness training for seniors or anybody that wants to sign. It's called a senior center, but it's actually open to anyone that wants to come, targeting seniors, of course.
Yes, and you have said seniors can be as young as 55.
Right.
That's
We just
correct.
told you that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And our oldest members are over 100.
And over 100, yes. And there's a special club that is for people 90 and above, right?
Right. It's called Heaven Can Wait.
Heaven Can Wait.
And Heaven Can Wait. And when you become 90, you get free membership.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Heaven Can Wait, right. That is awesome. So Judy, tell us a little bit how things have changed now that we are all virtual. How have things changed for the Levy Center?
Well, we prided ourselves on our free programs that we developed. One of them, the Levy Lectures, where every month we had a different lecturer come in at no charge and speak to people and answer questions. And we had over 100 people come to these lectures.
Wow.
But obviously now that the center is closed and we're all home, we switched it to Zoom.
Okay.
And we now have over 200 people. We have Leslie Goddard doing a Levy lecture every week, and she is a different person. She'll be Queen Elizabeth, or she will be Eleanor Roosevelt. She once was Coco Chanel. And she comes in and she gives a whole history and talk of the people. And to register, if you go on our website, LevyCenterFoundation.org or LSCF.org, you can register. We've had over 200 people attend these sessions. And one of our challenges, we're working on people that are hearing impaired to be able to hear better, because we're not sure and we could use some help on how to get Zoom to do this. And we also have begun a new service project with some students from Evanston High School to help seniors with technology and answer questions. And we're in the process of sending out e-blasts to our members to see what kind of help they need. But we know one of them is registering for our Zoom lectures. So that opens a whole new growth opportunity for the young population as well as for the older population.
Yes, and it's so important for the younger ones to connect with the older ones.
Right, exactly. And so that would be helpful for both sides, which
both sides learn from each other. And yes, so these Zoom lectures are for members, or
anybody can come. Anyone can come.
Anybody can. That's awesome. Yeah,
we've gotten new members to the center and people that never knew about the Levy Center through our Levy lectures.
Awesome.
And Avador, I believe that's how you say it, is our sponsor. And so we're working with Evanston groups to help us to get our money because we serve refreshments to people and we do pay the lecturers.
Okay.
So no charge to the population.
All right, yes. And you have various concerts coming up, and hopefully this will still happen.
So that's Jamming Jane. And one of our members donated some money when she passed away, and she wanted music concerts for all. It's multi-generational, free, and we have had such an outstanding turnout, and they're fun. We have local groups. Corky Siegel's been there. Howard Levy, South Boulevard Band has played. Lynn Jordan has been there. We're having Chamber of Commerce, Rogers Band coming.
Roger Sosa and his band, yes.
Right.
So
and we have Symphonies of Evanston, a home for people for extended care. They're our sponsor of Jamming Jane. And then we have local restaurants selling food to people. That's been really, really successful. Last two concerts we've had Hecky. And people love the food.
Yes.
So they dance, they sit, they talk, they hang out, and then we have a raffle at the end, and someone wins a door prize.
Awesome.
So we're all about community connections and building and community spirit and bringing everybody together to learn at no charge. So
there's a lot of fun activities going on there for sure, and hopefully soon we can get back.
That'll be great. So for now, we spent money to help enhance the gardens out in front of the Levy Center.
Awesome.
And we now have some Evanston High School students helping us to maintain them during this period where the center's closed. So at least we're going to look good from the outside.
Okay.
And people, when they're walking by, can come and appreciate spring flowers, summer, and then hopefully the center is open and people can enjoy our beautiful garden inside as well.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we also have scholarships for people for our field trips, and we also help to underwrite transportation costs for field trips.
So what kind of groups you were talking about earlier before we started, what kind of groups of do you have going on as far as like networking groups for seniors?
So networking groups for seniors actually happen within the classes.
Yes.
Many of the people that attend our yoga classes and fitness classes become friends with each other and share information. And now they're able to Zoom with their favorite teachers. So we're networking that way and through our Levy lectures.
Okay. So the people are still doing fitness classes in Zoom right now?
Yes. And if you go on the City of Evanston link, you can go to see the list weekly of all the virtual classes.
Awesome. So people are still staying connected in this time.
Yes.
Which is great.
And we also have a lunch program, and we're able to maintain that. There's curbside pickup at the Levy Center. We're one of the distribution points. And the City of Evanston is working really, really hard on that to make sure that everybody is properly fed.
All right. Who's providing those lunches? The City of Evanston?
City of Evanston and various organizations within that. But since we partner with the city, so in relationship, the city is the one who is taking care of the food and lunch programs right now. And we're asking if they need any additional help on delivering or help that we can provide. So that's ongoing.
Yeah, well, we are in such a great town. Evanston is such a community-driven town, so we have all these great things going on, from young people to seniors. We can all connect. Right now, we really
Right.
connect because we all need
I
personal.
was just emailing with Sam from the Corn, and she asked how she can work with a senior. She's been working, and her business has been working with other organizations, and now they want to provide more food for the senior population. So we're very excited about that.
Excited. Yeah, they have amazing food. And the Corn has its
Amazing.
Food together.
Right.
It's just a
totally
food experience and a culinary experience altogether. It's awesome. So how, on a personal level, with both of you, how are you personally dealing with being shut in and dealing with everything that's going on? What are some tips that you've been doing? Like, I've been doing a lot of cooking and just organizing to keep myself busy. What have you?
Want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Judy. Yeah.
Yes.
So me, I went out to Tucson for a visit at the beginning of March and never left.
Oh,
Because-
perfect.
Okay, so I'm quarantined here, and my son and his family from Brooklyn are living with me. So we're living an intergenerational life in
That's
Tucson.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
And so we're grateful. And now my daughter's having a baby in a couple weeks, so I have to fly to Connecticut
Okay.
to quarantine again to be there. So
Yeah.
we're learning a lot about each other and family and intergenerational, and they come to the Levy lectures online, and they're helping me with my service project ideas I'm doing, and I listen and learn. They taught me Zoom, and they teach me technology, and we're doing great.
That's good. So it's, yeah, the intergenerational
Right.
connections happening. Awesome. How about you, Hugo? What are you doing to deal with this pandemic and staying home? Although as a realtor, you're still out in the field.
I'm still working out a little bit, trying to close any pending transactions that we had already in the books before the pandemic or the stay-at-home order came through. But, you know, just like everybody else, we are trying to stay busy with our business, but at the same time, take advantage of this pause in our lives that, you know, it came totally out of the blue for all of us, and trying to make our connections with our family, with our relatives. Zoom is one of the many ways in which we can now reconnect with people that we had not been in touch over the last year or the last few years.
Right.
And it's just incredible. So with my parents, I don't think that I have ever talk with them as often as I do now. You know, it's almost it's a daily call. Many are video conferencings. I have a niece who's studying in France. We're able to connect with her also. She's stuck. You know, she's not going to university, but she is still going through her classes via online. I have another niece who's studying in Guatemala, also online. So we're all learning to adapt. I think that is what makes us different from everybody else. Now, because I have to go out for work, I also noticed that the rest of nature, they haven't noticed that there is a COVID-19.
Right.
You see the birds, you see the rabbits, you see the spring is coming up, and we're all inside, but spring still is happening outside. So that is why
canceled. Spring is not canceled. Right. Spring is
it's thriving.
Right.
It is. It is absolutely incredible. And at home, you know, we had our rough moments because, you know, being inside four walls is always unnerving, if you will.
Right.
So we had our moments within our families, but, you know, we learned to cope with that too. It makes us better at understanding the other person. If we take it seriously, we listen, and we learn more and more and more every day. So I think that it is a good moment to reflect. Fortunately, we're not hungry.
Right.
Fortunately, we have a good shelter.
Right.
So I consider myself very fortunate in life.
Right.
And it makes me think of all the ones who don't have it.
Right. Right. But
there are people who are beginning to feel the bite of not having enough food.
Yes.
not having enough income, the ones who have
Correct.
to live day by day.
Right.
You know, so it just makes you think of all of that, makes you think of how can you be a better person to all of them in many ways. And the Levy Senior Center Foundation, it allows us to do that. I wanted to also mention that the people on our board are incredible. You will never see anyone saying, "Oh, I'm at the board with the Levy Senior Center Foundation." It's nothing to brag about. It's just roll up your sleeves, get to work for the community, put in your grain of sand, and get going with it.
Yeah.
Judy has been an incredible leader to the foundation.
Thank you.
She has been, I am fairly new to the foundation. This is only my second year.
Okay.
But when I see these folks working and pouring their hearts into something that has no recognition, no reason to be puffing about, it's just incredible. It gives you a good sense of community. And Evanston is an amazing place to live.
It for sure is. I love being in Evanston. I love having a business in Evanston. The business community is really engaging and helping each other. And I want to thank both of you for giving so much to the community and for serving as community leaders in Evanston. That is really great.
Sure.
Well, thank you.
Yes. So thank you for this chat.
Thank
I enjoyed it. And
Thank you.
we will post this
I
on.
thought of one more short story.
All right. Yes. Tell us.
Okay. So we have senior men and women's basketball leagues, and we help support. They go to the Senior Olympics.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Wow.
And one of the members on the men's basketball team tested positive for the virus.
Oh.
Okay. So that basketball team on their own helped him. His wife is sick. She has a caregiver, and he had to leave their home. They helped him to find a hotel in the area that would house him while he was positive.
Okay.
They drove by, they brought him food. They talked, they worked as a whole community to help him through his period of quarantine and isolation and keep his spirits up. And that's a sidebar of what comes out. So they have the Senior Basketball League. They develop close friendships.
Yes.
Somebody's in need. The team rallies, the foundation knows about it. We all were emailed. We could support as we could and support them in their work. And now the man is back home. So that's the kind of work that we're doing. A couple of our board members go to seniors' homes. We call them and check up on them. We're going to do more telling stories to them and keeping them posted on life, helping them to be able to FaceTime or video for Mother's Day if they want to reach out to family members, which is coming up.
Yes, that is great. And that's a great story. And that's
thank you.
Good point to know. We have a senior basketball league at the LevyCenter.
Anybody can join. We're looking for members.
Awesome. Yes. All right. So join the basketball league. Well, thank you both so much. This has been great getting to know both of you. And thank you so much again for your service for the community. And let's join. Everybody should just join the Zooms for the LevyCenter because no matter young or old, we can all learn from them.
Exactly.
It is a great opportunity.
Go to our website and register. I think we have up to 500 people on our capacity list.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I will for sure register myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Annette. Okay.
Bye,
Hugo.
Thanks, Annette.
Have a great
Bye,
day.
Judy.
Bye-bye.